advanced, we be playing with amateurs. Stay on attack when they tackle like damager. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need to leave some.
The NFL on EA Sports is in the great state of Tennessee at Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. The whole of downtown Nashville likely still reverberating with the sounds of the Titans taking the field a moment ago. They're ready for football as their Titans are set to match up. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he... It's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
To Hunt! Ready!
Mark's 54! I know he ain't got
it. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. Touchdown, Vikings! Dalvin Cook, 77 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Bailey got the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Let's go, boys! Bring it up!
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now it's Tannehill. He finds Corey Davis. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards, the final tally. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And an alley to run. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards. You know, I have a pretty good friend, Charles Davis, who tells me that when he sees plays like that, strong runs to the right, reminds him of the 1960s Green Bay Packers.
Boy, those were the days back when the fullback actually carried the ball as well as blocked. Then you had a halfback. You had pulling guards, guys who could get out and run. And you can hear the great coach saying it back then. So we get a seal here and a seal here, and we run this play right in the alley.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. First down, Titans, gain of 12. So a solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another first and 10. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. On second down, here's Henry. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal.
First down and goal to go.
First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
Switch gears, switch gears.
And they'll turn to a power game to try to get in. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Here we go! 8 read.
Championship, baby.
61, matchbox right. Ready?
Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal.
Dirty base.
You better bring it. I'm letting you know.
Now.
Here's Henry. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. A 3-yard touchdown run as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This is taken near the 13. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description, because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be over.
On 2nd down, Cook. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking 1st down. Boy, some big runs here, Charles, already in this first quarter.
Yep, the lanes are there. Go ahead and exploit them. But what I like the most, how decisive he is, putting his foot in the ground and going.
Hey, one set. Check, right. Two.
Cousins on 1st down. It's caught by Treadwell. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49, a gain of just 2.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy. And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
On the carry, it's Cook. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. It's a pickup of 5. Brings up 2nd down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Protein spill. Leave it. Bring up 48.
2nd and 5 now. Cousins. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That would have been a great catch, but real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
3rd down, Dalvin Cook. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a run with Cook. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
Well, Brandon, he's had a great day, but sometimes the other guys make a play against you. What's that expression they like to use in the NFL? Those guys get paid too, you know.
Yeah, in college they say, hey, they're on scholarship too. In the NFL, they're getting paid too. With the day he's had, you can have one going the wrong direction. The dump-off gets them 9, so now they're in much better shape for 3rd down. So 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive, and now they face a 3rd and 3 here. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a 1st down. A nice 1st down pickup on a gain of 6. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. 1st down, here's the run with Cook. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and that'll make it 2nd and 12. And fans, a reminder. I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime preview. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great.
Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down. Now a first down throw, Tannehill. This will be caught by Brown. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now Tannehill. This will be caught once again by Brown. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 37. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Set, ready? 18 Gator. 54. Mike, 54. Hey, wahoo!
On first down, Tannehill. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The defensive end, Danielle Hunter, drops him. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Here's Tannehill. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Danielle Hunter able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping.
Smooth.
He's creeping. 49. Check 49. Check 49.
Go.
Mike 40.
Hey, Zoo. General West.
Mike 40. Hey, watch the slant. Let's go.
From the 50, it's Tannehill. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Mackenzie Alexander with a pick. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it out of the side of the end zone, and they'll get it at the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. On 2nd and 9, Tannehill. He's going deep for Brown. They've got his man complete. Past the 20. Touchdown, Titans. A.J. Brown, 74 yards. And the Titans have taken the lead. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Fairly short kick, taken at the 14 here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd.
Go, go, go. Out, 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 out. Shoot.
Hey, 382, late 50.
On 3rd down, Cousins. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. They'll run on 1st down. It's Cook. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. They run it again with Cook. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. The Vikings 1st down. Diggs able to find his way free and get the catch from Cousins. On 1st down, it's Cook, and he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 43-yard line.
Again, it's Cook. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7.
Hey, box truck, box truck.
Here's Cousins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cousins in the offense is going to stay out there. They're going to try on 4th down. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
They got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Nashville. It's the Titans. They've got the football. They'll be looking to extend their lead here as we begin the 4th quarter. The Titans on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. He can run for it, and he will. And he's got this down to the 35. 1st down, Titans, gain of 12.
So finally, at this stage of the game, he lets his legs carry him for a big-time 1st down. But I think this is all set up by his eyes throughout the game. He's been taking it all in as he's watched this thing.
The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Danielle Hunter, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Now a carry for the shifty Dion Lewis. Got some real estate inside the 30 and down to the 28-yard line. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down. Well executed there on 2nd down, so do you go back to the air on 3rd?
Well, that's a possibility, but now you've opened up things to where you showed that you would run the ball in long-distance situation. You might come back again because I doubt they believe you'll do it a 2nd time.
That one will go for 9 yards and a first down on the keeper. A first down carry for Henry. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. Again, it's Henry. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Derrick Henry, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Extra point put through by Succop. And it's now 21-7. Joseph now to kick this one away. This will be taken short, and he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth, didn't get it. How does that? And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. It's picked up by the Titans. Taking it right down Broadway. And he's going to score. It's a Titans touchdown. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
Extra point up and good by Succop. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This will be taken very short. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it. But you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Throwing, Cousins. He'll find Diggs once more on the completion. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Cousins on target to Diggs. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 28. Cousins now to throw on first down. Offense for them. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Jeffrey Simmons. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Right there.
Throwing on second and long. Cousins. And he's going to go down again. Jeffrey Simmons picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Third and long for Cousins. It's complete to Diggs. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. So Cousins heads to the Vikings sideline, and on is Dan Bailey to try the field goal. From the left hash, this from 37. Bailey's kick is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. On the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
On the set.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long.
I got you. I got you.
Hey, Charlie.
Right there.
Shoot.
Tannehill going to throw it. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
Kill. Hey, turn it up.
Keep grip.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Incomplete. Coverage by Andrew Sendejo.
Here's Brett Kern now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. Here's Sherrills. So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half.